Cases collected for return to America tell the story of many an intensive bombardment by United Nations forces. Tell the story of many an intensive bombardment by United Nations forces. Tell the story of many an intensive bombardment by United Nations forces.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Let him
There's a background victory. Oh, there's a background victory. Oh, there's a background victory. There's a background victory. Oh, can I prove it? Yes. The French owned these highly mechanized instruments of warfare. Put some guerrilla action takes heart. Guerrilla action takes heart. Guerrilla action takes heart. Guerrilla action takes nerve.
DJL, ready for it.
Can I prove it? Yes. The French had all these highly mechanized instruments of warfare. Put some guerrilla action on. Guerrilla action takes heart. 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 Guerrilla action takes nerve.
DJL is ready for it. DJL is ready for it. DJL is ready for it. You ain't pulling the wool over DJL side.
Yo, face the power. Yo. Face the power.
Hey!
Good there, DJL.
7. In fact, that's emotional art.
Good job there, DJL.
7.
Good job there, DJL.
7.
Good job there, DJL.
7. In fact, that's emotional art.
He's brave when he's got tanks. He's brave when he's got planes. He's brave when he's got bombs. He's brave when he's got water company along with him. But you take that, he's brave in Africa and Asia. Turn him loose in the woods with a blaze. But you take that little man from Africa and turn him loose in the woods with a blaze. That's all he needs. All he needs is a blaze.
Huh?
And when the sun comes down and it's dark, it's even season.
I hear him sharpening knives. Main focus every day is making out here alive.
We have heard that 500,000 children have died. I mean, that's more children than died in Hiroshima. And you know, is the price worth it? We think the price is worth it. In Hiroshima. And you know, is the price worth it? We think the price is worth it.
This is not how it's supposed to be. In your view or mine, violence prolongs hate prolongs violence. What right are you right?
By the slave right to punish his persecutors. Persecutors. not born human.
Do you think this riot will win freedom for all your kind?
By tomorrow it will be too late. There is fire, there is smoke.
Do you think
From this day forward, my people will crouch and conspire and plot and plan. And that day is upon you now. It's upon you now. It's upon you now. It's upon you now. Now. Now.
As I represented as an handful of balance, unity, and militancy. As long as I could do that, I represented. In fact, they tried to make it appear to my brother that I was insane. No, I don't worry. I'll tell you, I'm a man who believes that I died 20 years ago. And I live like a man who is dead already. I have no fear whatsoever of anybody or anything.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No. Look at the top of it.
You did an oopsie.
Look at his lips. Look at his lips. Look at his lips. Look at his lips.
denudation of the peninsula, it's not surprising because this policy regime policy again leaders and parties in the foreign policy establishment policy that again leaders in both parties in the foreign policy establishment here in Washington have perpetuated over and over and over again.
Why would people still support that? Why would people still support that? Why would people still support that? Why would people still support that?
That's a great. Why would people still support that? That's a great question. That's a great. That's a great. That's a great. That's a great question. That's a great question. That's a great. That's a great question. You know, it's, if you look at the question, you know, it's if you question, you know, it's great question. You know, it's a great question. You know, it's. If you look at the military and complex benefits off of the continued regime change wars, you look at those in Washington who invested their entire careers built on continuing to wage these wars, and the most fortunate thing is they sell them under the guise of humanitarianism.
In the councils of government, 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 we must guard against the acquisition of unvarried influence, whether sought or unsought, by the military-industrial complex. The very industrial complex. The potential for the disastrous rise of misplaced power exists and will persist. We must never let the weight of this combination endanger our democratic process.
And that a very important situation.
Only an alert and knowledgeable citizenry can compel. Only an alert and knowledgeable citizenry can compel. Only an alert and knowledgeable citizenry. Only an alert and Only an alert and knowledgeable citizenry can compel the proper meshing of the huge industrial and military machinery of defense with our peaceful methods and goals.
Representative Tulsi Gabbard from Hawaii.
Not over yet! What the hell is going on? Hold it! Objection!
We annually spend on military security alone more than the net income of all United States corporations. Now, this conjunction of an immense military establishment and a large arms industry is new in the American experience. The total influence, economic, political, even spiritual, is felt in every city, every state house, every office of the federal government. We recognize the imperative need for this development, yet we must not fail to comprehend its grave implications. Grave implications. Grave implications. Grave implications. Our toil, resources, and livelihood are all involved.
But they ask, and rightly so, what about Vietnam? No. They ask if our own nation wasn't using massive doses of violence to solve its problem. And I knew that I could never again raise my voice against the violence of the oppressed in the ghettos without having first spoken clearly to the greatest purveyor of violence in the world today, my own government. Government. There are those who are seeking to equip dissent with disloyalty.